Morning, Steve Reed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, behind me is a Christmas tree down in Nashville at Opryland. Christmas tree represents some of the finest things about Christmas, gathering together, the lights of faith, and the just overall happiness and feeling that Christmas brings everyone. I hope this Christmas people think about the people that were affected by the recent tornadoes and offer some either donation support or physical support to those people as they try to rebound from that terrible storm. Also, it's a time for togetherness and unity, and we hope that that happens also. Overnight, we've got prices mostly lower. Corn and soybean futures had found some support yesterday and came into some technical buying. Meal also rallied over some key technical areas, and so there was some chart buying there. Seeing a little softer tone in the markets. Wheat's down quite a bit, continues to trade lower. And I think if you look around at all the commodities, they're all trading lower on concern that the U.S. may stop stimulus, may start raising interest rates because of inflation. Also, concerned about the spread of the Omicron and more restrictions, especially on masks inside, and that could slow the demand for food and fuel. We also note that the long range, there's some talk about maybe crude oil supply exceeding demand, which offers some resistance to the crude oil market. We'll be watching the Fed comments today and the impact it has on financial markets and also the energy and commodity markets. I think that we're also watching pretty closely South America crop conditions. For northern and central Brazil, western Argentina, conditions are favorable for record yields. But we're starting to see some dryness, Paraná, southern Rio Grande do Sul, and also northeast Argentina, which could bring some of those crop numbers down a little bit. But still, Brazil's harvest for beans could be record early this year and could offer resistance to the marketplace. Here in the U.S., concern about corn, soybean, and wheat exports offers resistance to the market, while a strong basis, favorable margins for ethanol and soybean crush offers support. So at least for corn and beans, we might be in a more of a trading range. Wheat, I think, is close to a bottom for 2022, but we still see increased selling in the marketplace. As far as oil is concerned, you're kind of wondering who's leading the down. Dalian Asian prices say they're following lower soybean oil futures, while soybean oil futures says they're following lower Asian prices. But we continue to see the fact that supply is growing and that ethanol, biofuel, green fuel is not kicking in as expected. On the meal side, we continue to see strong domestic basis levels, strong demand for meal, and also some logistic issues in the rail system. So we'll have to kind of watch and see if the meal becomes overbought and oil oversold. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day, and remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.